Tectonic plates.
By Tanner and Heydon.
There are 4 layers to the Earth: the crust, the mantle, the outer core, and the inner core. The inner core is 760 miles thick and 11,000 degrees Fahrenheit. The outer core is 1,500 miles thick and 7,000 to 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. The mantle is 6,000 miles thick and is 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, and the crust is 30 miles thick. Within the mantle, there are convection currents. Convection currents occur when magma is heated by the core and rises to the top of the mantle. The magma then cools and sinks back down to where the crust is, and then is heated back up and sinks again. This continual process is what causes the plates to move. Convection currents can cause plates to move several different ways. They can move together, and that is called a convergent boundary. They can move apart, and that is called a divergent boundary. Or they can slide past each other, and that is called a transformative boundary. Generally, when plates move, there is some sort of phenomena that occurs. There could be an earthquake, which usually does happen, or if there are oceanic or continental and oceanic plates moving, that could cause a tsunami. Some features that occur from plate movement could be hills, valleys, mountains, or volcanoes. At a divergent boundary, the plates, as said, move apart. The convection currents move this way, and that is what causes the plates to move. As the plates move apart, a valley could be formed, or if they move apart far enough, magma is able to come out and make new land. Some well-known divergent boundaries are the Great African Rift Valley and the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. An area where the plates slide past each other is known as a transformative boundary. When this occurs, a phenomena that could happen is a tsunami or an earthquake. A geologic formation associated with this are surface faults. A very well-known transformative boundary is the San Andreas Fault in California. When one plate moves towards another plate, or two plates move towards each other, that is known as a convergent boundary. When two plates move together, generally the denser plate will subduct under the less dense plate. There are 3 types of subduction that can occur: oceanic and oceanic, continental and oceanic, and continental and continental. When continental to continental subduction occurs, and the denser plate subducts under the less dense plate rises up above the denser plate. Sometimes a volcano could form, or a mountain system or island chain could form. One well-known formation from this type of subduction are the Himalayan mountains. When oceanic to continental subduction occurs, the ocean floor is generally denser, therefore it subducts under the less dense continental plate. Some formations that could occur from this are volcanoes or mountain ranges. A couple well-known geologic formations from this type of subduction are the Cascade Mountains and the Andes Mountains along the coast of South America. The final type of subduction is oceanic to oceanic subduction. When this occurs, the denser plate again subducts under the less dense plate. A volcano is generally formed when this happens, and some common formations associated with this are islands and deep-sea trenches. The following 2 slides are some pictures of divergent boundaries. This slide shows pictures of convergent boundaries.
In this slide, it shows transformative boundaries.